everyone, and welcome to another reading at MadWorldTarot, but not a royal reading. Today we're going to venture briefly into the world of celebrity, which is why I have the Tinseltown Tarot on the tarot table. I'm going to look at this Justin Baldoni Blake Lively saga over the film. It ends with us. It's ending in a mess, and that's the working title of this reading. We've seen the threats, the legal threats, then the PR takedown, then the suit that the claim that Justin Baldoni has brought for, I think it's $400 million. We've had the leaked voice messages, video clips of them filming. We've had all kinds of things. It is a real mess, and it's one of those stories. It's a bit Johnny Depp, Amber Heardish, in that the one party starts out looking terrible and then the other party ends up looking even worse. And it's one of those weird ones as well where, you know, it's very about a man versus woman and image management and power couples, because we've got Ryan Reynolds in on it as well, and then we've got Tay in on it, and it's quite archetypal. And so that's why I'm looking at it today, just for fun. It's quiet on the royal side of things. It's not quiet on the strange world side of things. So we're going to be over there as well this weekend. But I just thought, why not? It's all in the news. I've kind of had my eye on it. I don't tend to follow celebrity stories very much, but this one, it seems to, as I say, be archetypal. It seems to be important at some level. And so that's why I'm going to do a relationship reading. Justin Baldoni, he's an Aquarian. Blake Lively, she's a Virgo. What's going on? What has been going on between them? What was going on during the filming? Where are they now? And where are they heading? Him and her, and of course there's the cast of characters around them that complicates the story a little bit. We might read on it again in future if some of the cast of characters show up loudly in this reading. But for now, I just want to see how they're doing in the context of these lawsuits. I just need a card to jump. I did actually start doing this reading, and it was a fascinating reading, and then my camera died on me, which was quite strange. So I just need to make sure that I've shuffled those cards back in and I'm starting fresh. So sorry for rambling, and let's get to it. Relationship spread. Him and her, past energy, present energy. That's Justin and Blake Lively, and where they are now, where he is now, what's between them at the moment. All kinds of mess between them. Where she is right now, and where they're heading, where he's heading, where she's heading in this Hollywood drama, which is why Tinseltown Tarot is on the tarot table. If you're wondering what tarot deck I'm using, it's the Tinseltown Hierophant. The Hierophant is an interesting card. It's the marriage card, one of them. It's about commitment. It's about, it looks a bit Ryan Reynolds to me, doesn't it, to you? Can imagine him in that kind of outfit. I'm sure we've seen him in those kinds of get-ups and roles that he's played. Can't think, because as I say, I don't follow celebrity modern films and things. Not my cup of tea. But the Hierophant is marriage, and of course the film is about a couple that's in dispute over a very serious issue, and which the claim is that she was kind of trivializing to merch various products and to try and sort of take charge of the project to make it the next Barbie movie. But there we've got a very powerful male figure in the mix here. The Hierophant, marriage, commitments, vows, hierarchy, pecking order. Who's really got the power in this situation? That's our underlying energy. And the Hierophant is all about the high road, supposedly doing the right thing, playing by the rules, complying with those kinds of things. Puppy next door having a little yap. He's been yappy today. Little Jack Russell baby. And are they playing by the rules? Is it about pecking order? Who's the boss? That's the energy that's coming through, underlying energy. So that's what's sitting underneath all of this. Let us see what was going on while they were filming. Past energy, that's Jason Baldoni's energy, and wow, and Blake Lively's energy. Okay, not a happy situation, that is for sure. He is in Nine of Swords, very worried, stressed, tossing and turning. How's this all going so wrong? Why am I down in the basement with my family watching the premiere while they're all up in the glam seats, and it's all about them and it's not about me, and how am I explaining this, and what have I done, and what's happening? What's happening? Real anguish in this situation. Nine of Swords is somebody who's very stressed, very anguished, very troubled. You can see it graphically in the Tinseltown Tarot. I think I forgot to show you. I think I showed it when I was recording the other one, which I had to give up because camera died. But there it is, Tinseltown Tarot. She has got the Star in reverse. Now, interestingly, the Star is the Aquarius Major Arcana, and he is an Aquarian. So she found at that astrological archetypal personality level, she found him very difficult to deal with. I don't think she could read his energy at all. She couldn't quite get him. Maybe the way she's used to operating in situations with men, and this is me speculating, personal opinion, maybe it didn't quite succeed the way it normally worked with men. That's just pure personal speculation coming off the energy of that card. But it's also herself and her aspirations as a celebrity, because this card, which is about purpose and hope and faith and prayer and the divine and all those lovely things in normal tarot, in these other readings that I do on this channel, has acquired a celebrity kind of energy about it. She wanted to be the star of this thing, and she wasn't. She was finding that she wasn't somehow dominant enough. She wasn't in control enough. She wasn't being elevated enough. She maybe used her star power in a shadow aspect, because the card is in the reverse, brings out the shadow element, the negative aspects of that energy, and maybe tried to play sort of little power games. And I say that because I've got the Hierophant sitting there. Trivialized things, made it all about her, tried to make it all about her instead of making it about this serious issue it was really about, and that he wanted it to be about, and he wanted to portray in the film. So I think you've got quite a clear indication of the dynamic between them back when they were filming, while all this drama was starting, the consequences of which we see now in all of this mess. Every day there's a new story and a new threat and a new somebody saying something about someone. His energy now, where is he? Now he's got the Nine of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands upright. Well, it's telling me a little story. These two card readings, you have to kind of interpret, you have to feel your way through them. Nine of Wands is a barricade, a boundary, a wall around you that kind of protects you, and you battered and bruised, but upright, you're okay. In reverse, you're down. You're finished, you're hammered, you've made your last stand, you've collapsed, you're defeated, you're down on the floor. But we move into King of Wands. He's had a journey. He's moved from that energy of absolutely finished, destroyed, publicly looking at him and thinking, oh, you're done, you are so finished. Nine of Wands in reverse, to suddenly King of Wands energy. It's a very powerful energy. It's very charismatic. It's very popular. It's like he suddenly got this injection in him of life force, vitality, power, self-confidence. He's coming across as incredibly powerful from being down and out to King of Wands. It's very showbiz. It's very theatrical, it's very dramatic. Something's happened to turn this situation around. I don't know what, I don't know who, I don't know where this has come from, but he has radically transformed. He's gone from 9 of Swords through this 9 of Wands in reverse, which is, these are almost finished. 9 is almost done because you're almost at the 10, which is end. To sudden regeneration, sudden revival. Where is she? Blake Lively. She's got the 5 of Cups, and it's gone dark outside, and this, wow. Okay, she's in a much worse energetic position than he is right now. For me as a tarot reader, opinion of course. 5 of Cups is regret. Feeling very sad, very sorry for herself, very stuck in past energy, looking back at situation and full of regret about what had happened. And we've got the 7 of Swords. And the 7 of Swords is a very nasty card in tarot. Traditionally in tarot, it is the thief. Now, I'm not accusing her of stealing anything, but a lot of this conflict is allegedly around the subject of who really controlled the production, the film that was finally released. The cut that was finally released was not his cut, it was allegedly her cut. Just about trying to take control of the project. Let's put it like that. I'm choosing my words as carefully as I can because we're in legal territory here, and so I have to say allegedly, under my opinion, and all of those things, and tarot reading. Didn't think I'd have to, but we're the old disclaimer, it's in the box below, the usual thing. Her energy has gone really very sour, very full of regret. There was some emotional thing that happened in the past that she now looks back at and thinks, ooh, I don't feel happy with that. I don't feel comfortable with whatever happened. And then we've got this 7 of Swords card. It's visible. People see what was going on, or he sees what was going on. This is the now energy. This is what we're all seeing now. We didn't see that while it was going on there. We maybe got glimpses. Now we're all seeing this because we're in this reading as well. It's about their relationship in the context of the litigation, the threats and all of that, and the public perception of what's going on. Just to make that very clear. So what's between them right now? Ooh, we've got the Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles. Interesting energy. The Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles. This is the big prize. This is the big money card. This is success, making your future secure, your Hollywood future. He's already apparently been iced out of various projects, dropped from things, something he was supposed to direct, some other projects he was involved in. I heard yesterday that he's been dropped from a lot of things. So he's really paying a terrible price right now. But look at him. Here we've got interesting energy because we're talking about who's got the money, who's got the influence, who's the power couple. We've got the power couple in here, which is theoretically Blake Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds. And they're there. But there is another energy in that Lovers energy. It doesn't literally have to mean actual lovers, but it's partnerships and choices. And there's just an energy in here. And I'm picking my way through this again because it's my opinion. I'm just picking up energy, doing an energy reading, that she might have tried to kind of get emotionally close to him, Justin, and didn't succeed, which is why we've got the Star in the reverse and him quite stressed and what's going on here, and I'm not sure how to read this situation. And she's got the 5 of Cups, the regret card, about things that have gone on, emotional things that have gone on. So it's interesting. But we really have got this power play that's going on with the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles, because that's the Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds machine that is entrenched in Hollywood, very powerful, very wealthy, got all the, what does she call them? Her dragons. She's got Taylor Swift. She's got other people around her. She thinks that she's the dominant energy in this situation. They, as a power couple, Hierophant sitting there, are the dominant couple, and they can just steamroll over him. But look at him and look at her. So that's what's between them. And the Lovers, final thing I need to say about the Lovers is it's about choices. It's not only about partnerships. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be about who chooses sides. What side are you going to choose? And it's one of these situations where people are being forced to take sides, and they are quite noisily. It's not the right word, but it's a divisive situation. It's one of those divisive situations where you're either really for the one and are really against the other one, or vice versa. And so it's that kind of energy that's going on, that I think Hollywood itself is having to make choices about who gets their vote. We've just been through one of those very divisive situations. We've got another very divisive situation here, and Tarot is telling us that. So where are we heading? Outcome of this thing doesn't look good for Justin Baldoni. The World in reverse doesn't look good for her either. Ooh, they're both going to be big losers in this situation. It could be the end of his Hollywood career, and I'm very sorry to say that for him. I literally know nothing about this man except what I've noticed the past few weeks. But the World is success, completion of a cycle. It's brilliant. It's fabulous. You get all the acclaim, all the notice, all the attention. You've achieved all your goals. It's in reverse. Failure. Public failure with the World in reverse, really shut out of that world. I think this power couple is going to dominate this situation, even though he's looking really confident here and doing his showmanship sort of dramatic gestures that he's trying to switch around this energy from Nine of Wands in reverse to this King of Wands energy. But he's got this institution energy here. This Ten of Pentacles is very Hierophant. It's establishment. The establishment, the power couple up against him. End of the road for him, it looks like. And as I say, he already seems to have lost an awful lot of work in this situation. So I'm sad to say, but it looks bleak, very bleak for Justin Baldoni. This is current timeline. Maybe it'll change along the way. Maybe she'll make some kind of terrible misstep. They are trying to get his lawsuit thrown out, as far as I know right now. Maybe they'll succeed. And that's the end of him, basically. But it's the end of her as well. Ace of Pentacles. There's our starlet getting her Hollywood star. The Ace of Pentacles is the big paydays, the long career, solid, established. She's going to be acting till she's 80 or 90. She's going to have that reputation when the card is upright. She's going to be one of those institutions, part of the golden age of Hollywood. No chance of that when it's Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It could be a career-ending moment for her as well. That she's not going to get work after this. She's going to be perceived as too difficult to work with. She might lose contracts as a result of this. She might lose money as a result of this. But it looks like it could be the end of her career as well. This is the interesting character. He hasn't shown up in the reading, but he's sitting underneath it all. This Hierophant character. And pulling a lot of strings. It's Taurus energy. He, as far as I know, Ryan Reynolds is a Scorpio. but it's coming across, that Taurus energy is coming across as quite Scorpio. Just sitting, and I say this as a Scorpio myself, so anyone wanting to get agitated about it, I'm a Scorpio. He's sitting there in the shadows. He looks like he's directing things for me, and that's my perception of this reading. Poor old King of Wands there, trying his luck. It looks like it's going to end very badly for him, because he's taking on the establishment here, and he can't win against the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. But she's going to regret this. She already regrets it, Five of Cups. She really does. And she might regret it at an emotional level as well, in terms of what it reveals about her and the way she played the situation in the past. Me speculating, of course, just my opinion. Interesting cards. I hope you agree, and thanks for watching.